Golden State has like a 12-man rotation. So obviously they're going to have some trade talks, especially Jonathan Kuminga, rejecting the extension they offered, and the whole with D'Anthony Melton also being out for the season. And the rumor is that they're going to use his $12 million as a trade chip, and he can actually be traded and then re-signed in this offseason. So after missing last season's playoffs, the Golden State Warriors are in a great season, and this is a team that actually owns all their first-round picks except for the 2030, which is top 20 protected, to Washington. And the Warriors have young assets and veterans on expiring deals to dangle, especially in the trade market. I think Jonathan Kuminga is one of their most interesting guys. Jonathan Kuminga wanted $30 million a year, and that's just not going to happen, especially after Jalen Johnson's contract. Kuminga's asking price could come down since he's closely eyeing the situation because both play the same position and are both about the same age. Instead, nothing came close on a similar 5-year deal for Kuminga because it seems like at least he would have considered was 5 years, $175 million is what HoopsHype has learned. So and he's been just playing bad off the bench, struggling to shoot the ball across the field, career low percentages across the board. Moses Moody was extended on a 3-year, $39 million deal, which is about $13 million a year. And since then, he's shot 39% from three and has been about 17 minutes a night, a rotational role player. And he's somebody that Moody could be a part of a package in a bigger deal. And Steve Kerr still doesn't play him 20 minutes a night, an NBA executive told HoopsHype. Like we said, D'Anthony Melton's someone that they're looking, and Gary Payton, who is a solid perimeter defender, but his three-point shot has fallen. He's kind of a step slower, is someone that they could be looking to trade. I've said it before, if they could get themselves like Dorian Finney-Smith for D'Anthony Melton and Gary Payton on a deal package, I think that would be one that they would really like. I think they want to move Kuminga. I think the ideal situation is trading Kuminga in a package with D'Anthony Melton, which brings you to almost $20 million, and then you trade for a guy who's making $15 million, as that would be like a Dorian Finney-Smith. Maybe you try to bring back Dante DiVincenzo, but, B-Pod, Podazemski plays the same possession as him, so that one's a little bit more difficult. But Matisse Thybulle, somebody that you could have interest in. Maybe you try to bring a guard like a Cole Anthony, or you try to pry somebody off of the Washington Wizards. But I think there are deals out there for the Warriors to do, especially with how the market's playing out. And I think they just want to, doing the trade is going to allow them to have an easier time to cut down the rotation, which is like 12 guys deep, which is absolute asinine to think about, that they have a 12-man rotation. And it's unheard of. That's definitely where I want to hear your guys' thoughts. If you're a Golden State Warriors fan, what would you do and why? Let me know.